All right. I was inspired by a video I watched. Scale Built RC, I believe, is the gent. And he's a UK based guy. And he came up with a quote unquote roll-o-meter, which is basically a digital inclinometer for use on RC vehicles. And his had the display in a LED. And I figured, you know what? I can do that myself based on what I've got available to me. So this is a single board Arduino. It's called a Xiao Xiao Sense. And it's got an IMU chip on it for 3-axis gyro, 3-axis accelerometers, and no magnetometer, but for what I'm using it for, that's not needed. If I needed something like that, then I would go with a Nano BLE SenseRev 2 or similar. So what I've done here is I've got it configured so that it senses pitch and roll. You can see nose up is positive pitch, nose down is negative pitch, roll right's positive roll, and rolling left is negative roll. And I've got 3 LEDs here, green, orange, and red. And I've got to set up, and a beeper. I've got to set up if I exceed 30 degrees, and these numbers are arbitrary until I do some testing on a vehicle once this is properly mounted. Once I exceed 30 degrees, I'll get an orange LED only. And then if I exceed 45, I get a red LED and the warning horn goes off. Warning horn, quote unquote. And same thing with the roll. Now we're going to keep roll in a caution state, not a warning state. And then I'm going to pitch so you'll know that it goes green only when pitch and roll are within safe zones. If either is in caution or either is in warning, then I'll get the warning condition, which is the red LED and the horn going off, the sign alert. And if I'm in caution, I'll get the orange LED and no sign alert. And that's going to be, the display is going to be in the field of view of the FPV camera, as is the LEDs. That way, as I'm driving along and I go up on a climb and holy shit, I'm about roll right, then obviously the orange LED will get my attention, and then the red will get my attention. And if I'm close enough, I'll get the oral warning too. I might turn the oral warning on with caution. We'll see. Or have it beep maybe. Beep, beep, beep when in caution. Whereas if I'm in a warning state, have it go on solid. So we'll see. I've got to play with this some more, but that is it. So the biggest pain in the ass was getting the display. The sensing was not that bad. I found a couple example scripts or sketches online. And I actually found sketches for the display as well. The attitude sensing took about 40% time. getting the display information correct about 40% of the time, and then the rest of this was benign, straightforward digital switching. So, but that's that. So I figured I'd show that, and we'll see how it works out on the vehicle. Take care.